Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Part 2 gang, y'all, let's get it, y'all, part 2 gang, let's get this, get. Like, share, subscribe, let's get it, let's go. I promise you, man, that lady hit dude, boom! He was like this in there, looking stupid. He hit over there by the council office, like, he hit the jump, the other dude that moved in the cell. Man, he took a lot of the bees, he got hit. He moved over there, he ain't fall though. Police come in the jump, man. Police grab him, dude, grab both of them. Come on. He like, ah, get up. Handcuff him, he hit all up. The lady was like, I told y'all to stop. He was like, I'm hit. He was like, I don't care, get up. They get him. The lady was like, I told y'all to stop. I told y'all to stop. Slim standing like this, Slim like, he watching the jump from a little distance. He like, they was like, lock down, everybody lock down in here right now. I want everybody locked down. Everybody locked down. So everybody going up the steps. He going up the steps before me. He walked up the steps like he was taking a long walk. He was like, I wanted to say, man, hurry up, man. He was like, get up the steps. We get in the cell. My homeboy was like, yo, that's crazy. He was like, man, his homeboy talking to him. We could be in the cell. When we see the dude, they ain't closed the doors yet. We see the dude that he be talking to that sleep like in 43. He talking to him. He was like, man, I lost everything, man. I lose both of my boys, man. I lost both of my boys. Dude was like, man, that was your fault, man. He was like, that was my fault. He was like, man, I told you, man, don't be trying to have a mismatch of boys, man. I told y'all that ain't gonna never work. I'm like, man, this man got a Mr. Miyagi of how to deal with boys. I said, man, hold on, man. Penitentiary is spooky. I said, man, I told you not to be in here mismatching these boys. You get a boy and you keep a boy. You gotta be faithful like the boy. I said, oh. Right then and there, that was one of those times where I said, God, you know what? Like, I promise you, man, like, I didn't even know I was going to be staying out the way. Like, I said, God, I'm never coming back to this place. I'm never coming back to this place. He was like, they listening to what dude was saying. It was like, he was like a boxer. He was like, they ain't closed the doors yet. He was standing there. He was super tall. He was like, you could tell he was hurt, all his posture. He was like, dude was like, man, look, it's going to be all right, man. It's going to be more boys. You'll be all right, it's gonna be more boys. Like, I knew dude shake right on the road he talked to, but like, I didn't know he was the Mr. Miyagi of predators. Like, I didn't know this. He was like, it's gonna be more boys. It's gonna be more boys. I'm like, yo, this is out of control, man. Like, who wants to come to prison, y'all? So boom. We locked in the cell, we locked us down. We hear the police come up, they all in his cell. I guess they gotta get the boy stuff. They talking to him, you hear Slim like, man, I don't know what happened, man. Like, they was jealous of, he told, like, the police talked to him like he's a friend. They called his name, what happened, man? What happened, Slim? He was like, I don't know what happened, man. They was jealous of each other. They was just jealous of each other, that's all it was. They was jealous of each other, man. Yeah, he was, man, you know, like, I can't, you know, I gotta move around. Like, I'm listening to this dude, and they like, they beating off this thing. Like, man, stop. So what? What he got mad? Which one? The one that act like a girl? He got mad, or the other one? He was like, nah, the other one knew. The other one, his swag changed. Like, he was talking to him. He was like, yeah, I'm at the door listening to this whole thing. He like, yeah, the other one knew. Yeah, the other one knew. Nah. I want the one that act like a girl. Yeah, that's my baby. That's my original baby. The dude was like, yeah, you gotta move down here. He was like, yeah, then I gotta move out. I gotta move around. He was like, man, look, now you got two people in the hole, Slim, all because of you, man. He was like, I know, man. Maybe, you know, maybe I needed to be single again. So I'm just listening to this dude, man. Like this was the next door neighbor. Like, this was the craziest next door neighbor, because this is the stuff you have to endure. I done been in the cell next to a predator in the hole, and every now and then I'll stumble across some crazy stuff that he would say. But this dude right here was like, he would be out all the time. I would always see this dude. I would always have to hear this dude. It was out of control. So the police packed this stuff up, laughed about the whole situation, and they left. So they locked us down for the rest of the day. That was a crazy situation. So we came out the next morning. There's 2 cells open. First time they bring a dude in, boom, we brought a dude in immediately. I guess when they took them to the hole, they brought a dude in, but they only brought a dude in to go and sell 15. I guess Slim probably told them like, look, don't move nobody in my cell yet. I'm trying to size somebody up. I gotta be able to, then y'all can move somebody in the cell. Like, I'm pretty sure he told them that because it was real suspicious that they moved somebody in 15 ASAP, but they didn't move nobody in 41. So dude come in, that's in 4, dude come in, that's in 15. We seen that new dude come in. So his cell was open. So Slim doing his regular activities. He working, he ain't acting like he care. Of course, he taking stuff to the boys in the hole. Like one was in this pod, one was in that pod. And he taking and all that stuff to them over there. So he's still making his rounds, doing whatever he want to do, man. So the crazy part of this whole thing is that the whole time this man has been in 3D, like I have never really said nothing to this man, but here go my ticket. Like I never borrowed nothing from him, especially definitely didn't borrow nothing from him, but playing the parlay, yeah, I would have to probably, since he was next door, and I'd be like, yo, here, it'll be the pack and the paper, the stub when I'm writing my ticket on, the pack of blows, I'm like this, here you go. And I'm just passing it right to him next door. That was the only type of conversation me and this man would have, man. But like, it came to a point where it was like, it was like, you know what I mean? Like they started kind of like trying to make us like help the dudes that be buffing and help the dudes that be doing this. And I kind of didn't really want to do it because the dudes that was out cleaning and doing the buffing on the late night, a lot of those dudes was dudes that shake, rattle, and rolling. So I told the unit manager, like, I'm cool. I'll just keep working in the hole when you need somebody to clean floods. I'll take the trash, I'll sweep the floor. I ain't doing nothing with that floor and that buffer. I ain't got nothing to do with them dudes in the buffer machine. So he respected that. Like, he ain't really like take that on me to have to work with these guys, man. But like, it's just for real, like I knew dude was my next door neighbor, but like I already knew I was safe. But like just to see that it was a psycho like that beside me, man, was out of control. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. So his cell was open for a minute. His cell, I say this, but we going on about a week. We're going on about a week now. A whole week in your cell, Dolo, is a long time. Trust me, that's a long time. So Slim has not have nobody in his cell for a long time. So it was crazy because I think he had it lined up for the dude that he had in his cell the first time to get out and come back in his cell. Because if you look at the thing, like the dude that was his boy that at first attacked the dude, like he didn't really do nothing except defend himself. So, you know, Slim probably talked to the people how it was set up. But I know I looked up one day and you hear, it was like police coming in. I looked up, you seen the dude, the same dude, he was coming back in the pod, he was wolfing. He looked like a maniac, Theo Huxtable. His beard was crazy, wolfing. He had been back there for a while, he come out, he was looking like, why I'm coming back to this freaking head? Why am I coming back to this freaking lair? Why are they bringing me back here? That's like he wanted to say. He walked in, he got his bags, but it looked like he was just ready to get out. It was like, yeah, you going in 41, your old cell. He was like, Slim came up, Slim was like, what's up? Happy to be out the hole. He grabbed him by the top of his head like this. He like, you happy to, you know, he tall. He was like, you happy to be out the hole? Yeah, come on. He pushed him by his head like on some, come on, dude. Was like, they go up the steps. He like, I got your bag. He grabs his bag. He like, come on. They get up the steps. He like, yeah, all right, look. All right, I'm gonna put this stuff in here. He was like, okay. He was like, look, go get in the shower right now. Go get in the shower. He was like, okay, I was gonna get in the shower. He was like, no, we're getting in the shower right now. You're not coming in my cell like that. You been in the hole this long. Go get your funky butt in the shower. And his face was serious in front of everybody. You know he tall. He on the top. He like, go get your funky butt in the shower. Dude was looking crazy. Dude was looking like that's wild right there, man. Like, but like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? You can't, like, they would have said, they came and told you, hey, you getting out the hole. Okay, where I'm going? 3D is supposed to be nightmare on your book anyway, man. So when he said 3D, he said, okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, what cell I'm going to? You going back to your old cell? You agree to it, man? Y'all, I ain't got nothing to do with how idiot and how crazy these people are, y'all. So boom. This man just moved back in the cell with the predator. Are you crazy, man? I couldn't believe this, man. I'm looking at this and I can't believe it. This is unbelievable right here. You moved back in the cell with the predator game? Man, this is wild. This is out of control right here, man. First night we in there. Like the whole time he was dolo, we ain't had to hear nothing. First night he was in there, you hear him say, hey, hurry up, man, clean the floor. Clean the floor like you used to do. It ain't been clean since you left. Hurry up and clean it. That's the first thing we heard him say. Then you heard the noise like he was scrubbing it with something, like he had a Brillo pad that he stole from somewhere, and you heard him hitting his floor like, he's like, yeah, get over behind under the toilet over there back in that area too. Because when we be peeing, even though we flush the toilet, it still splashes everywhere. And like, this is, I'm like, man, it's out of control. You hear dude, the noise gets stronger. They in the cell, you know what I mean? Next thing you know, we lock down, I doze off and go to sleep. I wake up like 2 something in the morning to use the bathroom. I get up, I'm like, all I hear is this. Hurry up. I'm like, I woke my roommate up. I was like, yo, he was like, my roommate jumped off the bed. He was like, man, what the, man? He went to the wall. He was like, doom, 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 doom. Hey, yo, hey, come on, man. Nobody trying to hear that, man. We trying to sleep, man. Wrong with you, Slim? Slim was like, that joke got quiet. That joke was like, it's like the noise got quieter. It was like, I was like, man, I ain't coming back to penitentiary. I said, bro, I grabbed a Dipset album, man. I put the Dipset album on, man. Diplomatic Immunity, man. I threw my headphones, the CO20s back on, and I zoned out, y'all. So boom. But I ain't even gonna lie. We woke up the next morning though, and my roommate was already dressed and strapped up. He was like, yo, hey, look, man, real talk. I'm getting tired of dude disrespecting us, man. I'm like, yo, bro, listen, man, he in cell, bro. Like, we in penitentiary. He was like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm like, yo, but look, I'm telling you, man, that's a no-win battle, man. You know what I mean? I was like, don't do it. He was like, nah, Weez. I'm like, get into it with the dude, bro. I said, because if you get into it with him, I'm going to roll with you. Now we got to fight this big psycho. He was like, man, nah, but we need to talk. We need to talk. Doors open up. Stand by for breakfast. Doors open up. She opened up all the doors. Doors open up. My roommate come up and put my shoes on. My roommate come out. So my roommate come out, I look. I just see the boy that's in his cell, the dude that he got back in the cell. He come walking by like, you see a shower bag. He dip into the shower. He go to Slim. Slim come out a little bit. My homeboy step out. He like, hey, yo. Hey, look. Slim was like, that was you banging on the wall last night. My bad. My bad, youngin. He was like, nah, it ain't your bad. Hey, look, man, we ain't trying to hear all that every night, man. Slim was like, man, I've been in the cell by myself for a whole week. What you think I ain't gonna do nothing? Like, he got serious with it. I was like, for real, I never really argued with a predator. Like, so, I've never intended to argue with a predator, so I don't know, like, when he said, I wasn't expecting for him to say that, y'all. My word, man. My word. Slim was like, my homeboy said that jump. Slim was like, man, what you expect, man? I've been in the cell by myself for a whole week. What you expect for me to do? What you expect? My homeboy was like, I don't know if that answer was like that. Like, I wasn't expecting for Slim to say that, man. But like, this man said, I've been in the cell dolo for a whole week. Basically, now that I got my boy back in here, what you expect for me to do? And with real talk, man, pausing it. Like, what do you expect for him to do? Like, he's a predator. He gonna shake, rattle, and roll, y'all. That's a lot. So, boom. I went out the pod. I went out the door. I was like, yo, bro. Slim was like, hey, look, ain't no disrespect. We just neighbors. But I talk loud, and sometimes I might have loud love. I'm like, loud love? I said, man, that don't sound like a bootleg R. Kelly song. I'm like, this dude a psycho. I said, bro, come on, bro. I said, come on. He said, look, ain't no offense. I just be doing my thing, no offense. My homeboy was like, I was like, bro, come on, bro. We got back in the cell. You know what I mean? We sat down. He couldn't see us when we was at in my cell. But I was like, yo, bro, listen. Like, what do you wanna do, bro? Like there's nothing we can do. Like, there's nothing that we can do, bro. Like, what do you wanna do, bro? Like, I'm being honest. Like, and I'm being honest with y'all. There's really nothing that we could have done. Like, this man, he's over there violating this dude or whatever he's doing with this dude, whatever the case he's doing with this guy, man. At the end of the day, man, like, what could we do about it, man? There's nothing that we can do about it. There's nothing that we can do about it, man. This is a guy that loves to be a predator that we are talking about, man. Slim loves to be a predator. Yo, this is out hands right here, man. He loves violating guys. This is his MO right here. So my homeboy calmed down. You know what I mean? The lady called breakfast. We left for breakfast. While we had breakfast, I could see that was still on his mind. I said, yo, bro, let it go. Let it go, bro. He's like, man, that's crazy. You heard that man say it, though, Weez. I'm like, yeah, I heard what he said. He repeated what he said. I said, I heard him, bro. I said, bro, I thought you was going to take off on him, bro. I said, but for real, he ain't really disrespect for you. He ain't really disrespect. He was like, no. But just to hear somebody say that, man, like, man, Weezy, man, I ain't coming back to penitentiary. I said, bro, you ain't the only one. And my roommate was going home before me. I said, bro, you're not the only one. I'm never coming back to this place, bro. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare where we have to endure and we have to, like, survive in this place, man. This is a nightmare right here, man. Like, nightmare on Elm Street on steroids, man. Real talk. So I calmed him down. We went back to the pod. When we get back to the pod, man, like, the dude that's in his cell, he was already, like, just sitting at the table. I guess he went and took a shower. He's sitting at the table just looking like shell shocked, man. Like, how did I go from moving on this compound and getting a couple of snacks and a phone call from a predator, and now I'm the predator bait? Like, how did he go? Like, this is what I think was going on in his brain. Like, this is what he's thinking. Because like I told y'all, through this whole ordeal, he wasn't somebody that got finessed, got violated, and continued just to like the situation. I think he was just someone that dealt with the situation, which make it even more dangerous. You know what I mean? So he's sitting at the table looking like somebody that's probably gonna go freaking crazy, man. Like, that's what he looked like to me, man. He just sitting at the table, no book, nobody talking to him, nothing in his hand. He ain't looking at the TV, facing the phones. He just sit at the table like, he got the crazy face. He like, oh, this is crazy, man. This is out of control, man. So everything calmed down from that, man. Like, I felt like Slim just kept doing him. Slim just kept violating this guy, man. Like, every time I seen this guy, I used to look like, oh, bro, why you ain't tell nobody, bro? Like he's my next door neighbor getting violated, man. Like, I'm not gonna tell because I don't know if it's consensual or not. You know what I mean? I'm just going off how his face looking, how he got tricked into this situation. So like, I don't know what's going on. I can't get into this stuff. Y'all don't care what y'all say. I'm not getting into it, man. So I say a little bit more time went on, man. I say probably about a month went on since he been back out the hole. Now, I think it was 2 red team dudes that went to the hole. So when they went to the hole, they left like 2 cells open because I forgot why they did something that wasn't even in our pod. And we just know the police came and packed them up. So it was 2 cells open. So they was open for 1 day. So when they finally moved somebody in the cell, man, they moved this white dude in the cell, man. They moved a white dude in the cell, man. I promise you. So it was like the white dude they moved in the cell, man. The man that looked like one of the freaking Scooby-Doo characters, man. Like, he had freckles, paws. He had the kind of long, like, little crazy looking hair. And he really didn't look like a gay dude, my opinion. He didn't look like a gay dude. But when I looked up, the first person I seen talking to him was who, y'all? Slim. Slim was like this. Slim was like, he looked like he was majorly intrigued. Like, his chest was poked out. He was like, where you just come from? Oh, you just coming from the hole. What pod you was in before the hole? He kept walking backwards like this. He was like, what pod you was in before the hole? Oh, yeah? You need something? You want something? Oh, you need something? I'm like, this fire. To hear this dude spitting at a guy is the funniest thing ever, man. Pause. Like, it's retarded. It's crazy, man. That man said, you want something? Oh, you need something. Which one? White dude was like, neither. I don't want neither. I don't want neither. White dude clap. You know what I mean? He was like, nah, you need my help. You need my help with something. His predator instincts was like, for real, them jumps was his antennas, everything. His mask got stronger. You seen the wires in his helmet. Like, he was all the way predator mode. He was like, yeah, you need me for something. Yeah, you need me for something. You need me. What you need? I got you. He got closer to the white dude. White dude was like, white dude backed up. So I don't know if this white dude is a shake, rattle, and roll specialist. I don't know if he's a boy, or I don't know if he's intrigued to be a boy. All I know is, man, he's being flirted on by the predator. So he's just talking to him and talking to him and talking to him. The whole time that he's talking to this guy, the dude that's in his cell, he's at that same table looking like Mr. Dumbo the Clown, just sitting over there like, but this time he's watching that situation. He's watching his roommate. He's watching Slim hollering at somebody else. So like, dude just sitting there like, he's just sitting there. Then he get up. Then he go back there. He's still by these old heads he be talking to. He only talked to these 2. These the only dudes I ever seen him talk to. And these dudes be talking to Slim. You know what I mean? But they wasn't from where Slim was from. But they know Slim. They know Slim shake, rattle, and roll. There's a chance that they might shake, rattle, and roll. So he go back there and start talking to them. So he talking to him. Slim still spitting at the white dude. Next thing you know, I looked up. White dude was standing up by our cell. White dude was like this. He was standing at the door. You seen Slim. Slim came out. Slim was like, here, take this. White dude was like, thanks, man. Thanks. He was like, yeah, no problem. No problem. He said, you gonna get me or you got me? White dude was like, what you mean I'm gonna get you or I'm gonna got you? He's like, you gonna get me or you got me? I was like, yo, this dude, man, his wordplay when it come to shake, rattle, and rolling was unmatched, y'all. So boom. White dude was like, man, I got you. White dude took down the steps with his items. Go to his cell. White dude slept in cell 5. White dude take the stuff down there. You see him come out. As soon as he came out, lady was like, lock down, you ready to lock down, lock down. Everybody lock down, everybody lock down. So I'm standing on the till, waiting for my roommate to come. I'm gonna make sure he catch the door. So he's still down there mingling. He only got some ice, but he talking to his homeboy because my roommate was from Newport News, so he talking to his homeboy. So I'm on the railing like this. I'm just looking. See the dude, Slim was standing in his door. Slim had his back to his door like this, but he in the door, he's standing in his door. You see the dude that's in the cell, he come up the steps, mad as hell, he come up the steps, he was like, got to the top, he was like, Slim was right there, Slim was about to move out of the way, he was like, he squeezed in the cell, Slim was like, what's your problem? He ain't say nothing. Lady was like, locking the doors. I talked to my roommate, hurry up, bro. Roommate run up the steps. We lock in. Boom. Doors closed. We in the cell. The whole time we in the cell, you can hear Slim. Slim like, what's your problem? What you got going on? What you mad about? Dude ain't saying nothing. He was like, what you mad about? Dude was like, cause you promised me. I was like, oh my God. Slim was like, man, I don't make promises, man. He said, man, you promised me. You know what you said. You know what you said when we was doing it. I was like, oh my God, man. He done all the way flipped this guy. That's what usually happens when a predator gets a dude, like for a long period of time, you eventually turn into the boy, man. Like it's a sad situation. It's a sad way of me putting it, but that usually what happens, man. Like if you're gonna be with a predator that long, you're usually gonna turn into a boy. Like basically what he was planning on doing from the start, flipping you, man. Like that's what they get off on, flipping a guy into acting like a woman. Like that's a major goal. It's like build a bear. They trying to build a damn boy, y'all. So boom, don't come to fucking jail, man. This is what's gonna happen, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. So the dude is like, he's mad. He's like, because you promised me. Slim said, I done told you I don't make promises. If I said it during loving, that don't count. He was like, nah, fuck that. Nah, you not finna move me out this cell. You told me to come back. I'm dealing with all this. You made me go through all this. Then you not gonna make me move for that white boy. He was serious as hell. Slim was like, look, if you move, you gonna be in the pond. I said, man, this dude not only loves being a predator, he's a petty predator. He said, if you move, you're gonna be in the pond. And my roommate listened to this shit like, dude was like, no. I ain't moving. I'm telling you now, I ain't moving, Slim. I'm telling you right now, I ain't moving, Slim. I'm telling you right now. He was like, you gonna move if I motherfucking tell you to move. That was the last words we heard. That shit just got quiet. I was like, ooh. I said, yo, bro, let me know when they count. My roommate was like, man, I'm finna listen to this shit. This shit better than Jerry Springer. I said, man, look, let me know when they count. Yeah, then my roommate's like, yo, they count. I took the headphones off. They got there and walked by. As soon as they walked by, Slim was like, yo, look, I ain't said I was moving nobody. As soon as I took my, this still going on. He said, I ain't said I was moving nobody. But look, go ahead and do what I like. He said that, go ahead and do what I like. I was like, the headphones back on. My roommate was like, yeah, that's my cue. Do the headphones back on. Let them finish doing what they was doing. Shake, rattle, and rolling, y'all, so boom. Doors open up. She pop all the doors. We step out. I look, Slim came out fast. Slim looked up. I looked up. Slim was down by cell 5. He talked to the white dude. He got the same little headlock. That's his platinum move. Like, cause he's so tall. So to anybody that's by on the short, he like, yeah, let me holler at you. Come here. Yeah, look, he got the white dude. So white dude walking. He like, yeah, look. So they talking and shit. Goddamn. He was like, hey, look, man. Matter of fact, look, I gotta speed the process up on this shit. White dude was like, speed the process up on what? He was like, man, I need all that shit you ate back right now. I need it. That shit you ate, that shit you took from my cell, the shit I gave you on my cell, I need that back right now. White dude was like, for what? He was like, cause I need it back. I need it back right now. He was like, I don't have it all to give back. So what the fuck you want me to do, man? He was like, we can talk about it. He was like, talk about what? He was like, look. He looked around. I was like, oh shit. I got the hell away from myself. I did. I'm gone. I go downstairs. Haul ass. This nigga was right by our his cell was right there. He was right under us, talking to this fucking psycho white dude. I'm like, this shit crazy. So he hollered at the white dude. Lady called cell break. Next thing you know, he disappeared in the cell with the white dude. This is my word. He disappeared. White dude in the trunk. Cut up game. I'm like, it's nuts, man. Call cell break. My roommate go up there. I'm looking from downstairs. My roommate go to the jump. He take his cut down. He come out. White dude, he come out before the white dude. I guess he was looking. He stepped out. He stepped out on the tail. He was like, where's my boy? He looking. He like, hey, come here. I look to see the white dude leaving. White dude like, I'm like, this dude is psycho. He leave out. Goddamn. White dude, old boy come up the steps. talking to him. He like, yeah. He grab him back his head, push him in the cell. Same platinum move that he always do. They go in the cell, throw the cut up game. I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on here? This shit is out of control, man. I'm like, this shit is crazy, man. Like, you see so much maniac fruity shit in there, man. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, this shit, I can't help it. I have a vivid memory, man. Pause the whole video. Part 1 and 2 game. I can't help it. This shit is maniac, man. Like, I have to give these people the realities, these people that's really not strong enough to come to prison and survive during a regular prison. I have to give them the realities of what can happen if you ever get locked up, man. These people are waiting for you. And if you're weak, a predator is going to hit you with the best game that he got. He's going to come with the best game he got, and there's going to be nothing you can do about it, man. There's going to be nothing he can do about it, man. So we get ready to lock down for the rest of the night. We lock him down. He get down, you know what I mean? He go take a shower, I guess. I go take a shower. Everybody get ready to lock down. I'm in the cell. We locking down. I'm already comfortable. We lock down. They in the junk. It's quiet. He gave us a quiet night. Pause. So I ain't have to throw my headphones on. You know what I mean? It's a quiet night in that joint. So Monday is rolling around. So when Monday come, we come back out that morning with Monday. So when Monday come, you looked up. You seen him hollering at the unit manager. You seen him doing the same platinum move. You seen him hollering at the unit manager. Hollering at the unit manager. Hollering at the unit manager hitting him with the same thing. The unit manager's supposed to be like, man, I ain't gonna keep moving all these boys in your cell. They don't do that. They gonna keep moving all the boys in his cell. That's what they gonna do. So he's talking to him. He like, all right. Next thing you know, police coming there a little bit later on. Coming there. Hey, they call dude name. The white dude was like, then they called his other roommate. They called his roommate name. Cell 41. He was like, right here. He was like, you gotta pack up, man. You're moving down here in cell 5. He was like, man, I'm not moving, man. He snapped out. This boy, I ain't moving, man. I already told him I ain't moving, man. I ain't moving, man. I already told you that shit. I ain't fucking moving, man. Like I seen the rage in his eyes. Like he had looked so dangerous at this time, man. But he has been violated to no purpose no more. He has no purpose. He has been violated and tricked and finessed all the way up until now. He was feeling like, man, I maybe do have a guy that I can love and trust in the gay community. Maybe I am gay. But he has been hoodwinked into this whole play. You know what I mean? Like some people be like, man, he always had it. But sometimes they don't until a predator bring it out of them. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes be weak in there, y'all. A lot of dudes ain't strong like us, man. That's why I do these stories, man. But like, dude has been violated all the way into feeling like he was in a relationship with a dude that like never to commit to a boy. You know what I mean? He finesse you, gets you, and then he ditches you. That's what he do. He finesses you, gets you, and then he ditch your dumb ass, man. That's what he do. So this dude is out of control for feeling like he don't even had a chance. He's snapping out in front of the police. So again, the CEO is looking like, then he was like, man, I got it under control. Same thing he did with the other boy. He went and grabbed him headlock game. Headlocked his ass. Got down this time. He went up the steps. He was like, they go up the steps like this. He got him in the headlock. He right down that side of the steps. He like, come on, man. Don't do that to me, man. Come on. They get up there. He be like, he grabbed him. Dude was like, get off me, man. He was like, look, me talk to you, man. Pushed him by his head. Get your ass in the cell. He get him in the cell. They was in there talking. For a second. Door closed. Push. And that junk talking for a second. He was like, man, you told me you love me, man. I was like, this shit's out of control. He's like, you told me you love me. What about what you told me you love me, Slim? I could have went anywhere. You told me to move back over here, Slim. I didn't want to be like this. I'm being like this for you, Slim. Slim was like, look, we still together. I just like to move around. He hit him with the same junk. I just like to move around. We still together. I just like to move around. Dude was like, nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that shit, man. I ain't moving around, man. I'm staying right here. Lady said, cell break. Door open up. The door open up. He run out the pod. He run out the steps. He get out the steps fast, so bitch. He was like, I look. I'm like, oh shit. He was like, open up cell 5. Cell 5 is the white dude. He's like, open up cell 5. Lady open up the door. They open up any door in Sussex. They open up the door. Next thing you know, he's storming the joint. Man, he's storming the dude's cell. Man, he's storming that white dude's cell, man. My word, he's storming that dude's cell, man. I don't know what he used. He had a weapon. I don't know what the hell it was, man. It wasn't a knife. It might have been a pencil or a pen. Don't get me to lie. Man, he went in that man's cell, and that man was like, it was like he just was sleeping with the sheet. Man, he went in that man's cell, and he just started hitting him. He was blacked out. All you seen was this red hitting the sheet. Like, it wasn't like squirting, like it was crazy. Because like I say, it wasn't the hammer. It wasn't the knife game. It was like a pen or a pencil or something like that. But he hitting dude. He just hitting him. He blacking out. Niggas like, I see dudes at the door. I'm looking. I'm sitting at the table, but I can see him putting in work. I'm like, cell 5 is right there. I'm looking like, Oh my God, I thought he was hitting him with the real joint, but it just didn't look as brutal. Now, if he had the real joint putting in work like that, because the white dude ended up turning around the sheet like, trying to throw the sheet like, he was like, he was just blacking out. Man, I looked, Slim came down the steps like a superhero. He came down the steps like this, he was like, he ran and he was like, hey, man, put it down, put it down. He grabbed dude by the back of his shirt. You seen dude coming out, the dude still had a joint. He was like, they get out the party. He was like, that's when I seen it wasn't the knife. It was something, man. I don't know what the hell that shit was. He was like, he swung that shit at Slim. Slim was like, that shit hit Slim right here. And it didn't do no crazy damage though, but Slim was like, like I hit him. He was like, Dude was like, Slim fell. I was like, this nigga fell. Dude got on top of him. He trying to hit Slim. The lady said, she's like, stop. Y'all stop. What is going on here? Stop. Slim like, Slim threw that man on the ground. Slim was like, Slim trying to, he trying to fight the jump dude. He like, dude like, the lady was like, stop. They too far. He like, boom. The lady hit. The bees flooded by the head. Everybody moving out the way. She's like, stop it right now. Boom. She hitting the joint. Boom. They still right there fighting. Next thing you know, Slim on top of him. Slim like, he just blacked out. He was like, that was the noise he was making. He was like, I don't love you. He blacked out on dude. Man, he hit dude with like a 10-piece combo game. Man, dude was like this. He was still holding that damn weapon. He was like, looked up, see the police come. Boom! Tackled the hell out the predator. That nigga hit the ground. Boom! He attacked me. Look, I'm hurt. He already telling, I'm hurt. He attacked him in there too. And he attacked me. Look, they like, man, get up, get up. They handcuff his stuff. He like, man, I'm hurt, man. He on the ground handcuffed. He like, I'm hurt. They like, take him out. They took him out. They grabbed the dude there. They grabbed him. They was like, man, drop that shit. He still had the joint in his hand. They was like, drop it. He dropped that shit. I was like, what the fuck is it? It looked like it was a sharp object of something. I don't know what the fuck it was, man. They dropped that shit. You know what I mean? That shit was right there. They handcuffed his stupid ass. Get your dumb ass over there. Get him. They handcuffed. They went and got the other dude. The white dude was in the cell all fucked up. Head all up. He was like, he come out, like I said, it wasn't nothing like a banger or nothing like a knife. White dude come out. He was like, he took his shirt off. And they had red spots every fucking way. Like he got hit by a bee nest. He was like, they was like, yo, come on, take him to medical. They took his ass to medical. I was like, oh shit. 3 birds with 1 stone game, man. That whole cell 41 got wiped out. Nobody was over there no more, man. Especially the fucking predator, man. The predator, man. That shit was nuts, man. So they took everybody to the hole. Except the white dude, they took everybody to the hole, man. I remember when I went back to go work over in 3C, that's where they had Slim at. That nigga was standing in the door. They had him in cell 24. He could see his tall ass in the window. He like, I'll be out soon. Yeah, and I'll still be getting my job back. I'ma still be getting my job back when I get out. I'm coming back to 3D. I'm saying in my head, no, you ain't, because them people already was saying, like, yo, they ain't letting Slim come back. He keeps too much shit stirred up with these boys. Like, he's too unprofessional with this shit. So he was duct tape with us with that jump, man. I was happy, man. The predator was out of there, man. But, like, that was my first experience, man, seeing somebody freaking, like just enjoy, like, being a predator, man. My next door neighbor game, like, he enjoyed it, y'all. That's what made this shit sick. He loved being a fucking predator, man. He got out the hole, man. He went back to 1 building, man. The dude that did all that hit him up, that he tricked, he ended up getting transferred to Sussers 1, where his time really probably got harder at, man. The white dude got out. I looked up. Him and Slim was in the cell together down there. So Slim still was able to make moves, man. But the white dude gonna go through the same shit that boy went through, and the boy before him went through, and the boy before him went through, and the boy before him went through. And you know why? Because Slim is just a shake, rattle, and roll specialist, y'all. So that was a crazy situation. But that's the end of the damn story. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Y'all already know the count, man. Please stay out of jail. Please stay out of prison. For you don't have to go through this. They got real people like that in there, man. People are psychos, and they waiting for y'all, man. So just stay out the way, period. But y'all already know what this is, man. It's a Thursday banger game, so I need y'all to do this one. Like, share, subscribe, this one, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. But y'all be safe, man, and stay your ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments. Get paid for a lot just to open your eyes up.